Hello everyone, and welcome to another Friday night takeaway. Now, today, there's really not been much happening. I was going to go and do some local reviews, but then basically McDonald's decided to change their menu. And there was a couple of things, while not kind of groundbreaking or really something kind of new, it is something that's newer on their menu, and I thought, well, I haven't done a review of these items anyway, so I might as well do them. So today we're at McDonald's and we're doing the McCrispy with cheese and bacon. I mean, how much is the McDonald's cheese and bacon really going to change a McCrispy? Well, who knows? It could be groundbreaking. What's going on with our hair, Eddie? Look, my hair's looking very kind of new romantic today. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm ready to burst into a kind of a Spandau Ballet song, which would be cringeworthy and abhorrent. I like new romantics. Growing up, and I hated Spandau Ballet. My sisters loved it, but anyway. My sisters loved anything I didn't like. Right, okay. Straight away, open the box. Lettuce falls out, which is a normal thing for McDonald's. I mean, it's a normal thing now that if you open a box of McDonald's, something's got to fall out. And there we go. We have a nice little kind of sesame seed bun there with cheese. So I wasn't really sure what was going to be melted cheese or a cheese sauce or whatever, but no, it just seems to be cheese. And there you go, and bacon, and that's it. I don't know if there's any sauce. I think there's mayonnaise. There you go. So it says lettuce, crispy patty, a cheese slice, a couple of bits of poorly cooked bacon, which is very normal for McDonald's, and of course a nice big dot of mayonnaise with absolutely no flavour or texture whatsoever, and of course a fancy schmancy bun. We're living the dream. And this was well over £8, because of course it's McDonald's now. It wouldn't be McDonald's if it wasn't over £8, you know. So let's see what this beauty's got to offer. Oh, God. Jeez. Well, it's very similar to a Big Mac. You know, you pick it up, most of the lettuce is just sitting there as a side salad for you, you know. Delicious. Oh, God, it's still dropping out. Jesus, God. Right. Let's see what it's like. I'm using KFC napkins today because they're a bit soft and a bit quieter for the videos. You know. Because I've got to admit, with some of the napkins, I'm wiping the face, and when I'm editing the videos, it sounds like I'm actually sandpapering my face. Doesn't sound particularly nice. It's hard to really kind of see what this actually brings. It doesn't actually really bring much. I mean, I can taste the McCrispy, and it's got a little bit of, obviously, seasoning. So I can taste a little bit of the seasoning. I can taste a bit of the mayonnaise. Can't taste the cheese. I can maybe get a little hint of bacon, just a little hint, because the problem is if they actually cooked it properly, it might actually give us a bacon flavour, but because it's kind of anemic, it doesn't really give that much of a bacon flavour. So you get a little hint of bacon, but it just tastes like a McCrispy. And I don't know really what the cheese was. I actually thought maybe they were going to really put a cheese sauce in it or something like that, but it's just a standard slice of cheese. And it doesn't really kind of make any difference because you can't taste it. So overall, is the McCrispy with cheese and bacon better than a standard McCrispy? No. If you like a McCrispy, then my advice is just stick to McCrispy. I don't think this really brings in, but yeah, give it a go and see what you think. But I don't think the 2 added ingredients makes any difference, and I don't think it's worth the money. So out of 10, what would I give the McCrispy with cheese and bacon? For a chicken burger, it's fine. It's okay. I mean, price-wise, I would say it's getting kind of up there if you compare it to like getting, a chicken burger from KFC, which are round about the kind of £7 mark, £6.99. So on that basis, KFC's better value. And I would say the chicken's kind of similar to a degree, or maybe, again, sometimes it's hit and miss with KFC. You go to KFC and sometimes you can get a really nice bit of chicken. Another time you think, well, it's not crispy or anything. It's a bit kind of mushy. It just depends what's happening, how busy they are and things like that. So there's a lack of consistency with KFC. So with this, yes, it's crispy and everything else, but is it worth the extra £1 or so more? I don't know. On that basis, I'm going to give it a 6. It's an okay chicken burger if you take it as that, but it's nothing better than the McCrispy. And I wouldn't say it's anything wonderfully better than what you could get for KFC, which is cheaper. So there you go. So thanks for watching. I will see you again on another Friday Night Takeaway. And bye for now.